So, what is going on, YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with my Nightmare ABC deck profile for the 2018 format, post Flames of Destruction. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, and of course, guys, as I progress the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys some of the card choices and the reasons why I play them. And the reason why this deck is called Nightmare ABCs is because whenever you face this deck, you literally have a nightmare. If you guys want to see more deck profiles whenever a new set is released, make sure you guys go down there right now and smash that thumbs up on that. We absolutely amazing, guys. Let's aim for 1,000 plus likes. Anyway, guys, near the end of the video, I'll be showcasing you guys a disgusting combo that you guys can actually do with these Nightmare ABCs. I'm telling you guys right now, the combos are absolutely insane. The crazy boards that you're actually able to put up with this deck is just unbelievably good. And also, against any other deck that utilizes special summoning other than link summoning, this deck is just absolutely devastating against that specific matchup. Earlier on this week, I officially launched my Instagram page, so make sure you guys go down there and help me get to 1,000 followers on my Instagram page at TeamSamuraiX1. I post amazing photos on there, and I just post lit content overall. And whenever I post, new videos and things like that, you guys can get quicker updates through my Instagram page. By the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get my Exodia versus Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon playmat today. I'll leave a link to my Facebook page in the description box below. I do free shipping to Canada and USA. International shipping may cost extra. And you guys can get these mats with or without link zones. And let me tell you guys right now, this mat is by far one of my favorite mats. Actually, it's my favorite mat on the channel thus far, and they're actually up for a limited time only. So if you guys haven't gotten your hands on one of these yet, make sure you guys go down there and get one of yours. If you guys do not have Facebook, that's okay. Just send me an email to teamsamuraiX1@gmail.com, and I'll give you guys full details and how you guys can get the mat through there as well. Starting with a monster real quick, you're gonna play, of course, AAA Assault Core. Very standard to play in the deck. You're playing ABC, so you must play AAA Assault Core. Next, you're also playing BB Buster Drake. And then last but not least, you're playing the 2C Crush Wyvern to round off our ABC lineup. So AAA, BB, and double C ABC is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And I'm pretty sure by now you guys are all familiar with these cards' effects, whatever they sent from the field to the graveyard. So basically, when A is sent from the field to the grave, you basically get to retrieve any ABC piece directly from the graveyard back into your hand. Whenever B gets sent from the field to the graveyard, he gets to search another ABC piece directly from your deck to your hand. And when C gets sent from the field to the graveyard, he basically gets a special summon an ABC piece directly from your hand to your side of the field. Next off, guys, for one of the best cards in the deck, and the cards that actually starts off all your combos, is triple Cock-a-doodle-doo. This card is absolutely amazing, guys, and this is why Nightmare ABCs are actually viable, is because of this card right here. And first and foremost, guys, a huge shout out goes to my boy Glenn. Glenn, I know you watch the channel. If you're watching this video, a huge shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate you hooking me up with this card. To be honest, guys, I was actually going to do a deck profile proxying 3 Cock-a-doodle-doos, but you guys all know me, I hate proxying. I'm just really glad that Glenn gave me 3 copies of these cards. So, bro, if you're watching this video, you know what? Thank you to you. You're absolutely amazing. But anyways, and the reason why this card is in here is because of its amazing ability. If there are no monsters on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand as a level 3 monster. So this card becomes level 3 if you're going first. Special summon this card on the field becomes level 3. And level 3 with any of your level 4 pieces gives you Ancient Fairy Dragon. And Ancient Fairy Dragon gets you access to Unit Hanger and also Dragon Ravines directly from the deck to your hand. And going second, this card can also become really good as well, comboing out with Dustrudel, because it's essentially another body on the board for your link summons. So if you basically have him and Dustrudel going second, you can just basically special summon him on the side of the field. Special summon Dustrudel, targeting level 4 monster on the board, which is going to be either itself or another piece on the board. And then using Dustrudel and an ABC piece, you make Ancient Fairy Dragon to fetch a Union Hanger or Dragon's Ravine directly from your deck to your hand. And he's essentially on the board as another body to use for your link summoning plays. Next off, for your Dragon Ravine and Dragon Engine, you're going to play, of course, double Dustrudel, the Lost Dragon Frenzen, and then the 1 Supreme King Darkworm. Opening up Darkworm with Dragon's Ravine going first is just absolutely amazing. Gets you instant access to your Ancient Fairy Dragon without having to use your normal summon, which is pretty nice. And these cards can also get you access to Black Rose Dragon as well. And then next off, guys, you want to play the 1 Nightmare card, Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. She's absolutely amazing. Basically, you bring her out directly from the deck using Nightmare Mermaid's effect, and she's essentially another body on the board to get you access to your link summoning. And then once she gets sent to the graveyard, you basically get to special summon her to your opponent's side of the field while she's face up on the field. And in this case, she's going to be controlled by your opponent. Your opponent cannot special summon any other monsters except for link monsters, which is absolutely amazing. On summon, she's able to revive a link monster from a graveyard, which is pretty nice. So next off, for your hand traps, you're going to play, of course, triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, and triple Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. You guys don't know how powerful these cards are in today's metagame. We're just waiting on the ban list, and once Crystron Needle Fiber comes out, these cards become very useful in the deck, because Needle Fiber is actually able to special summon these cards directly from the deck, which is absolutely amazing. So that way that you can get more access to your link plays. But as of now, guys, the ban list has not yet been released, so we got to play these hand traps in the deck, because FTK still exists, the pendulum FTK. So whenever the pendulum FTK goes away, you can actually minimize yourself on actually playing these hand traps. Off tour spells, you want to play, of course, triple Union Hanger, very standard to play in the deck. You want to see Union Hanger as quickly as possible, so that's why you play, of course, triple Terraforming to get access to Union Hanger directly from your deck to your hand. And the other field spells you're also playing is double Dragon's Ravine. Dragon's Ravine is essentially another copy of Union Hanger as well, because you're able to actually make Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon pops a field spell to add another field spell directly from your deck to your hand. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Ancient Fairy Dragon gets hit on the next ban list because of how versatile its effect is. And to accompany the 2 Dragon's Ravine as your Foolish Burials of the deck, you're going to play, of course, the 1 Foolish Burial, which is pretty awesome, and the 1 Dragon Shrine. Opening up Shrine and Foolish Burial is really nice, is because you're actually able to send the Deshudo to the graveyard without having to see the Dragon's Ravine, and also being able to send Dark One to the graveyard is just really nice as well. So, and then next for our 1-ups, we're going to play, of course, the 1 Soul Charge. Opening up Soul Charge, you can actually build unbreakable boards with the Monster Reborn, the Upstart Goblin. You're playing a 39 card deck, which is better than 40. And last but not least, to ensure that your combo always goes off. And then last but not least, you want to play a triple Call by the Grave to ensure that, your combos always goes through. For the traps, you're going to play, of course, triple Infinite Impermanence. This card should be a staple in every deck now because of how powerful its effect is. If you guys do not have access to Infinite Impermanence, that's okay. You guys can also play Effect Veiler instead. It's just a really good card going first and second. With 3 Impermanence, 3 Ogre, and also 3 Ash Blossoms, you're essentially playing 9 hand traps in your main deck, which is pretty awesome. Pendulum FTK players, especially if they're good, they'll play around hand traps, so that way that don't make cards like, the King Jackal first before they make Starving Venom. But, Infinite Impermanence is a trap card, so once they make Starving Venom, you can activate Infinite Impermanence effect to just negate the Starving Venom's effect, so that way that they don't FTK you. So this card's a trap, it's not a monster, so Jackal can't negate it. For the side deck, it's always at the personal preference on what you guys want to play in your side. Just use my side deck as a guide to what you guys can play in your own deck. But start up with the side, you're going to play cards like Triple Twin Twister, really powerful cards going second as well. Next off for your more going second cards, Triple Side Frame, Eerie Gamma, and also the 1 Side Frame Driver. Double Red Reboot, really good against any trap heavy base decks, and also really great against True Draco. Triple Evenly Match, the True Draco Killer. You have a lot of side deck cards against True Draco, 2 Red Reboots, Triple Evenly, Triple Twin Twister, Regeki, and Dark Hole. Definitely more than enough to actually side against that specific matchup. And then last but not least, I'm siding the 1 Black Rose Dragon. My deck is actually a combo based deck, so I'm not playing Black Rose in the main deck, but especially going second and things like that, you can actually side in Black Rose to actually blow up your opponent's board using the Strudel, which is pretty nice. After your extra deck, guys, you're playing an ABC based deck, so triple ABC Dragon Buster, very standard. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon for the Strudel play, and also the Dragon Ravine play. The Bolo Dragon, Decode Talker, Firewall Dragon, and Underclock Taker. That's pretty much it for our generic Link monster that we're playing in the deck. Next off for Nightmare Engine, we'll play, of course, the Nightmare Mermaid. He lets you bring out ability directly from the deck. Next, we're going to play the Cerberus. Cerberus lets you destroy a special summon monster on the board when it's summoned. Goblin grants you the additional normal summon, which is the best card in the deck in my personal opinion. The 1 Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix lets you destroy a spawn trap card when it's summoned. Nightmare Unicorn lets you shuffle back a card from the field directly to the deck. And then, Nightmare Griffin lets you reset a spawn trap card to your side of the field. And he also has an amazing ability as a skill drain, because all special summon monsters that are not linked basically has their effects negated. And last but not least, we're going to play the 1 Tornado Dragon for our level 4 XYZs that you're playing in the deck. So alright guys, so let's go off to the combo real quick. And what you need for this combo in your opening hand is a Cock-a-doodle-doo going first, and also a Union Hanger. If you open up with these 2 cards, you end up with an amazing broken board with Nightmares and also ABC Dragon Buster on the board. And then as well, you'll be having 3 other random cards in your hand because you're going first. You start off with a 5-card hand, and the only downside about this combo is that you have to exhaust your own hand, but the end result is just absolutely insane. The cards in your hand aren't as important because you're going to be discarding to activate your Nightmares effect, but so these cards can be any 3 cards. And by the way guys, this is my Exodia versus Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with the link zones, okay? So if you guys are interested in getting that, make sure you guys get it in the description box below. That'll be absolutely amazing. This mat is like a really beautiful mat. And what you're gonna do first is you're gonna special the Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, Cock-a-doodle-doo becomes a level 3 tuner. And next you're gonna activate the Union Hanger. Okay, cool. Activate Union Hanger's effect to basically search your B Buster Drake directly from your deck to your hand. So you search B. And next, when a normal summon B Buster Drake, and then once B is normal summon, you're gonna activate Union Hanger's effect to equip an A directly to the B Buster Drake. Send these 2 cards to the graveyard to basically synchro summon into your Ancient Fairy Dragon. Okay, special summon Ancient Fairy Dragon. So B will activate its effect to search a C, and then A's effect will activate its effect to retrieve a B back from your graveyard to your hand. So you start off, so you still have a 5-card hand right here, which is pretty awesome. Now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect to special summon the C Crush Vibrant from your hand. Okay, it doesn't matter where it goes, so you want to special summon the C Crush Vibrant. Next, we're going to activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect to pop the Union Hanger, destroy Union Hanger, to basically add a Dragon's Ravine directly from your deck to your hand. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to activate Dragon's Ravine effect to send any other card in your hand to the graveyard. So at this point, I'm going to send an Infinite Impermanence to the graveyard to send the Strudel to the grave. I'm going to activate the Strudel's effect to target the sea. And what I'm going to do at this point is that I'm going to link summon using Ancient Fairy Dragon, also Sea Crush Wyvern, send these two to the graveyard to special summon a Underclock Taker. Okay, cool. C will trigger off its effect to special summon B Buster Drake from your hand. So now what you're going to do is use B Buster Drake and the Strudel, send these cards to the graveyard. The Strudel will get shuffled back into the deck to special summon a Goblin from your extra deck. So special summon Nightmare Goblin. When Nightmare Goblin is activated, you can activate its effect to discard a card in your hand. It doesn't matter what you discard. You discard a hand trap to basically gain you the additional normal summon. And then once B gets sent to the graveyard, you basically get to search another ABC piece directly from your deck to your hand. And the piece that you want to be searching off the B's effect when it's sent to the graveyard to summon a Goblin is, of course, the A Assault Core. So now what you do is that you have an additional normal summon. You're going to summon A Assault Core. What you're going to do next is that you're going to link Underclock Taker and A Assault Core, send these two cards to the graveyard to basically special summon a Nightmare Unicorn from your extra deck. Okay, so now what's going to happen is that since Unicorn is summoned, you're going to choose your chain links because A will send to the graveyard. A will get to retrieve a piece directly from a graveyard to your hand, and then Nightmare gets to shuffle a card from your field back into the deck by discarding a card. So you're going to discard Ash Blossom to basically shuffle back Dragon Ravine to the deck to draw one card, and the card that you draw can be any random card. So let's say I drew like another Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. Okay, so let's say I drew Darkworm off Unicorn's effect, and then also A is gonna add the other A directly from your graveyard to your hand. All right, guys. So A is gonna add another A, and Supreme King Darkworm was drawn off Nightmare Unicorn's effect because Nightmare Unicorn was linked. So whenever you use its effect while it's linked, you get to draw one card. So this card can be any random card. So now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna use Goblin, okay, to the graveyard to basically link summon it into a Mermaid. Okay. So once Mermaid is summoned, you're going to discard one card. You're going to discard the Supreme King Darkworm to the graveyard to basically special summon the Ibly. Link summon using Ibly and Nightmare Unicorn. Send these two to the grave to basically special summon a Nightmare Griffin. Okay, cool. Since Nightmare Griffin is linked, you're going to activate Griffin's effect to discard a card to basically set a card from your graveyard to your side of the field. You can either activate a Hanger if you guys want, or at this point, since you have Infinite Impermanence, you can activate Griffin to basically retrieve back Infinite Impermanence and set it to your side of the field, which is really cool. And you're also going to be drawing a card as well. So you're going to shuffle your deck, you're going to draw one random card. It doesn't matter what you draw, I'm going to shuffle with my deck right here, and you're going to draw one card off Griffin because it was linked. So let's say you draw a Monster Reborn. Okay, you're pretty much in a very good position at this point if you draw a Monster Reborn. But anyways, at this point, you end up with one card in your hand, and then you're also going to be able to banish one, two, three pieces in the graveyard. Banish these 3 pieces to basically special summon an ABC Dragon Buster. Cool. So this is your ending board right here. You have an ABC Dragon Buster, Nightmare Griffin, and also Nightmare Mermaid. And you're also going to be able to give your opponent the Nightmare Ibly to your opponent's side of the field, which is really great. So at this point, your opponent has an Ibly face up on their side of the board. So that means that they can't special summon any other monster except for Link monsters. You have Griffin effect. Says that special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they're linked. So, you pretty much have a skill drain on the board with an ABC Dragon Buster. Also, Nightmare Griffin with a Nightmare Mermaid. You end up with one random card in your hand. And at this point, if you open up with Infinite Impermanence, you have an Infinite Impermanence face down. So you essentially have a skill drain, a disruption, another disruption, and also one card in hand. And your opponent also has an Ibly on their side of the field. So that's a pretty good board right here at this point right now. You pretty much have an unbreakable board, and the next turn you just tag out, bring out your monsters, make a Tornado Dragon, pop back rows, and then just proceed to OTK your opponent. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the combo. It's a 2-card combo with Cock-a-Doodle-Doo and also Union Hanger. If you open up a Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, an ABC piece, and also a Dragon's Ravine, you end up with the same exact board. So that's pretty much it for the basic standard combo with Cock-a-Doodle-Doo and also Union Hanger. And this is what Nightmare ABCs can do. And I think this is very interesting in my personal opinion. If you guys want to see more combo videos, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button, and the combo is going to be more advanced once Crystron Needle Fiber comes out. But this is the combo without Crystron Needle Fiber. I can't wait till that card comes out to the TCG. Get your Exodia mats with link zones right now in the description box below. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a keen with it. Like, no, this league business.